So, Char, what are the greatest opportunities that you see for your MSO members over the next year or two?
Well, the MSOs have a phenomenal plant. It's a highly efficient plant to deliver television and to deliver broadband and other digital services to consumers. And so I think there's still a lot of upside in that plant. Without question, the mix of their products is shifting, but there's still great opportunity in delivering to consumers' homes great information. But the MSOs have been smart and they've extended it. And so whether that is providing Wi-Fi hotspots or doing deals with our content provider partners so that they can take their content to online and mobile and iPads and tablets. The MSOs have a lot of distribution prowess that they can continue to build on to better satisfy consumers. So I think there's tremendous opportunity. You know, it's funny, I want to say I've been in this business almost 30 years, and every new technology that has come out, the press and often the financial analysts write, oh my goodness, cable is doomed. And you know, that's just never been true, and it's not going to be true.
Well, along those lines, then, what would you say might be the greatest challenge coming up for the MSOs?
Well, the greatest challenge is really retrofitting a plant. Even though we have a nice big fat pipe, there are lots of things around it that have to be changed in order to react and be more aggressive in the market. Consumers are demanding that technology fit their needs. And I think the MSOs have been very creative to take an iPad or a mobile device and turn that into something that can program your DVR and change the channel for you. And I think you're going to see a lot more of that, but that's very challenging. And they've really been up to the task. But consumers are demanding change faster, and I think that's something that they have to work on.
And now, looking at your programmer members, what would you say are the greatest opportunities for them over the next year or so?
Well, the greatest opportunity for content providers is to keep making these amazing shows that connect with consumers. And you have seen so much progress over the last couple of years of new content coming to a network like AMC, which was a movie channel and suddenly has top-rated shows on television, and Walking Dead and Mad Men and, you know, the premium networks. I'm a big Homeland fan, and, you know, for a long time it was just HBO who really had figured out the secret sauce, but now Showtime's doing an amazing job. And you're seeing the cable news networks just go gangbusters in being able to carve out niche audiences that are actually really quite large. So I think there's a lot of upside to continue to innovate on the content side, because consumers love storytelling, they love information, and, you know, our content providers are among the most creative in the world.
Well, and then looking at the other side, what would you say the challenges are
Well,
for them?
you know, there are a lot of disruptors in the content provider category, and very low barriers to entry with the internet. And so as the content providers invest a lot of money in producing the highest quality television, you've got all these upstarts coming at, and there is competition for the eyeballs and competition for the time. And so figuring out how to, you know, keep the economic model strong so they can afford to invest in the programming, and then also be able to market it as it becomes disassociated with the network brand. It's really a challenge that I know all the networks are thinking about.
And how do you think smart TVs will play among your membership? What do you think the impact will be in the viewing environment and on the business?
Well, that's smart TVs are a clear case of where the age differential is coming into play. A lot of smart TVs have been sold. I don't have the statistics with me, but we know that many people have not hooked them up to the internet. Those that have, a great number have not really used them. We're seeing some impact of Netflix usage more as people want to port that to their TV. Younger people are much more interested and savvy about the connected TVs. And yet they're also quickly moving to tablets and mobile. And so how this mix all works out is really a big puzzle. I know the cable companies have said publicly they would be fine if they got out of the set-top box business. It's an expense. And if there are other ways to deliver the content to their customers, that the connected TVs could be a boon for them. So it's another one of the complicated situations right now that's still being sorted out. You know, there's no clear path in media. That's probably why you and I have loved this business so much, is that there are clearly opportunities, but there are clearly a lot of messy things that have to get worked out. But in the end, they do seem to sort themselves out. And I can't wait to see what happens.
And it's never boring.
Never boring.